Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman Sims, Adventures in Simulation Games with Farm Simulator 25, episode number 7, and you're looking at the worst farmer in the world. So, I'm claiming it, and I'm proving it. Alright guys, our last episode we got ourselves some new stuff. Let's go look at our new stuff. It's always cool to find new stuff. One thing we got right over there in that little chute is our water container. And we needed that because we have some greenhouses. Let's go check them out. And those little containers there hold, I think it's 10,000 liters. It took me forever to get them filled up. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go look at what's growing in here. And you can only have one thing growing at a time in the greenhouses. Let's see, how do you open these doors? There we go. And it says that we have spring onions. And apparently it says we have 9. Why? Oh, I guess does each one tell you? There's way more than 9. 9 liters, I guess, of spring onions. And oh, look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Now, one thing I did not do yet is if you look at this thing. See if I can get close enough to it. There we go. We can tell it basically what to do with it. It says it's distributing, and what I think I want to do is I think I want to set up a cannery, and I don't think I'm going to need green onions or lettuce for it, but I don't really know, to be honest with you. I set one up on my test play, but I didn't play it, so it's like, okay, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't know, maybe I should set it to storing. You can see you can change it. How do I do that? Distributing. Where's my, okay. The other ones are storing. She says, oh, change output mode. And it's a toggle. Storing, selling, or distributing. And I put it on distributing because I don't know what I'm going to need in my cannery, which I haven't purchased yet. So let's be nice and close these doors. Close the daggone doors. They sound cool. I just love them. And here is our lettuce that's growing nicely. Building. I think it means 8 liters, but I don't know. I don't know what that means for sure. If that means that when I harvest them, they'll be 8 liters. And I do believe that these are set already. Or set to selling. Why are we selling that? Change that. It just toggles. It just now says distributing. And I think what that means, if I put a cannery near it, that it will distribute to that cannery. I don't know what. I'm using the E key and my mouse key. No idea why it. Maybe you have to do the handle one first. Okay, let's run over and look at what's happening at our granary. And I believe absolutely nothing is happening here. Storage is empty. You know why? We have no wheat. Now what the plan is, if it goes like I hope, these silos, when you put wheat in them, we'll put them in this granary here, Is this a granary? What is this called? A grain mill, I'm sorry. And then once that happens, I'm hoping that it will automatically bring it in over here. But if it doesn't, I'll bring my trailer over and load the fresh flour from here over to here, and then we can start making stuff. So I'm pretty excited about all of that. I don't know where I should put the cannery. I don't know how big it is. It doesn't seem like I remember it being very big. Let's look at that. I think it's Control P. No, it's not. Maybe it's Shift P. It's Shift P to be able to purchase things. And this would be under... factories. It doesn't make sense to me. That's why it took so long to find it. Factories. Okay, factories. That's a big bakery for 150,000. Do they have a small bakery? Let's look. I think they do. I'm just going to the bottom here. Okay. And we don't. It's not a bakery. It's a cannery. I'm saying the wrong thing. Canneries. Cannery. Okay. Preserved food factory. And I'm looking at the foods. Carrots, eggs, strawberries, grapes, something else, something else. Peppers, green onions, garlic. Oh, I'm gonna wait till it comes back. I don't know what that white thing is. Sorry. Beans, lettuce, and something else. It might be spinach. Takes goods and transform them into different products. So as you can see, it's taking these products and making these products out of it. Some like that looks like a canned spinach is what that looks like. So I don't know if it mixes things sometimes. I don't know, and I really haven't seen any videos on it. It's 36,000, and let's see. It looks very small. Ish. Small-ish. Can I turn it around? It's very smallish. I really can't see what it looks like. It does look like it needs product, and then you would pick up product from it. So I could almost put it right there in front of that tree, or I could put it over here. Yeah, we're really getting... I don't want to get into the way of bringing in the farm equipment. I wonder if I could put it back here. Oh, I can. That wouldn't be in the way at all, right? I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Especially because the items that I am... okay, come on here. The items that I am considering for it are going to be grown in the greenhouse. Oh, and we can always expand into this whole field back over here. If I want to. I kind of want to see if I'm going to have enough room for the trucks to come in as they need to be. I'll put it back just a little bit. Let's do it. What do you think? You know, if we'd like what's happening here, then we can put more greenhouses back here. I don't think, you know, we don't have to make that into farmland. I kind of want to do a mixture of things. So I think that's a done deal. Next menu. Previous menu. I guess when you click it, it's actually purchased. Am I crouching? No, I'm not. Okay, let's go check it out. Okie dokie. No product production. And this is how we can change things. Incoming and product. Here we go. Canned peas, jarred green beans. Kimmich? What's kimmich? I've never heard of kimmich. I'll have to look it up, I guess. Noodle soup. I don't know what that needs. Flour, I guess. Rice flour for this noodle soup. And I don't have a rice field, and I don't know if I'm gonna. I know that a lot of people are excited about that because they've been playing Farm Simulator for however many decades, and they, you know, a rice field is something absolutely new to them. And so I know that a lot of my people kind of watching a few of my favorites, and they're doing rice fields, and they're all excited. And I'm thinking, I'm a newbie to Farm Simulator, so I'm gonna stick with what I know. Beetroot, or what I know. Listen to me talk. I want to stick with the new stuff that I've never seen before and kind of get an idea. That's why I've turned off a whole bunch of stuff for the fields, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm kind of taking it a step at a time so I could get really good at doing XYZ, and then, okay, now we're going to add, you know, lime and things, you know, seasons and all that kind of stuff. Okay, preserved food carrots. Awesome. So we just grow some carrots and somehow make them preserved. Have you ever had pickled carrots? They're kind of good. Preserved food. It was a parsnip. That's what that white one looked like, a carrot, but it was a white carrot, but it's a parsnip. Oh, a rice bag. Rice. A rice box, long grain rice. Rice rolls, long grain rice rolls, I guess. Long grain rice. Yes. And rice rolls is made with rice. And spinach bag. Oh, it's a bag. Okay. It's a bag of spinach, which I know about that. I buy bags of spinach, so okay. All right. Well, this is very interesting, and I'm so excited for it. I can't wait for the food to get done so that we can, you know, lettuce. I think we're just going to have to sell the lettuce because I don't see anything. Okay, let's look at, I guess this shows you what you can take in. Carrots, chili peppers, eggs, flour. Girl, I'm going to need a lot of flour. I'm glad I have a lot of rice, wheat grown in the fields right now. Long grain rice, Napa cabbage, parsnips, peas, red beet, rice flour, spinach, and spring onion. So right now we have one thing growing in our greenhouse that we can use to pop over here when it's done. So that's pretty cool. Outgoing products are canned peas, jar. Okay, that's the products that we just saw. So very cool. I'm very excited about all of this. I'm gonna click. I don't know if it matters. Rice finish. Okay, I saw. I saw the spring onions coming. I just don't need to click on it. And peas, kimmich. That was kind of weird because I swear I saw something that said green onions. I think it might have been incorrect. So our first 2 crops will get sold. I have no idea how long it's going to take them to get done. 0 idea. Oh, I'm so excited. So this is going to be really cool. And we're completely out of the way. Let's check our fields and how they are doing. And by the way, I wanted to show you guys, I've had so many, I love all my new subscribers. You guys are amazing. And you give me suggestions and tips. Oops. And everybody said, this is how you can tell your fields. Okay, let's see. This is how your fields are growing. Now, if you look at this, it's showing field 4 and field 2 are not growing anything. Right? Is that what that looks like to you? Because I've only clicked on growing, right? Ready to harvest? Nope. Harvested? Nope. Remove foliage. Withered. Double. And a little bit. Cultivated. Wild. Seedbed. Growing. Okay. So, I do want you to see what I am seeing right there. So we're going to go to each of these fields. Right now this is field 5 and then 4, 3, 2. Remember, it's showing that field 4 and 2 has nothing there. Okay, we're going to do a little run around and look at everything. Okay, this is field 4. It has canola growing. I didn't remember that. And we're not going to rule it, but there is canola growing in field 5. We're going to go to field number 4. There is wheat growing in field number 4. Okay. And yes, I know there's spots and things. That's okay. I'll get better, guys. This is my first planting on my own. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go to field number 3. Field number 3 is showing that it has something in it. That's good to know because it has canola, which I accidentally planted. Didn't mean to. So we're going to run over here real quick. Across the road. Always look both ways, just like my parents taught me. There we go. And we have wheat. And if you're going to look at this again, it's not showing there's anything growing in this field. And there most certainly is. Now, if anybody can tell me why that it's doing that, I really would appreciate it. And yes, I realize it did not get fertilized. Anyway, I did want to check the fields, and I have done that, and I've showed you what's weird about it. And now it's like, which direction is home? My goodness, look for the stop sign, I guess. Okay, there it is. All right, and look both ways, and yes. Okay. So I don't know why that is. It kind of frustrates me, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh, I wanted to double check the silos. I'm pretty sure that we don't have anything in it that we are waiting to sell, but let me check really quick. We do have canola. When do you sell canola? What the heck am I doing? I hate it when I do that. Get out. Kind of frustrates me. I know that's what it's for, but it's like, no. What if I had more stuff? Okay. Canola. When do you sell canola? Planting season, harvest season, but where it is, there it is. Okay, the highest selling seasons, the next highest is April, but January is the highest. So we're going to hang on to that canola for a little while. Oh, I'm sorry, it's barley. What the heck? December. So not too far away. And is there anything else in this one? Or are they kind of combined? It doesn't look like they're the combined, really. It's just canola, though, if I go here, or I go here. And let's look at that one more time. It is December, and we are in September. Hello, giant woodpecker. I showed you guys a picture of what a giant woodpecker looks like, and that was taken off of my back deck, obviously before being screened in. And there were two of them, actually. And what that one was doing, if that's the one I remember posting or showing you, he was wrapping himself around a bird feeder so he can hold on, because those are designed for small birds. And he was wrapping himself around the bird feeder and going to town on the bird food that was in there. We had put some special cakes in there that they like in particular, because we love watching them. They're so majestic. They're huge, huge birds. And, you know, a lot of people don't even know they exist. Because you hear them far off, and most people think they're those little woodpeckers. They're not. There's a different sound. The little woodpeckers have a little tiny pecking noise. The big woodpeckers sound like a hammer. And we also had learned, this is just a total side note and I'm just rambling, but some people were having damage on their siding that lived nearby, and we had heard that if you put up the feeders like that, that they won't come and peck on the side of your siding, because what they're looking for is bugs and things that are in your wood, and ants or whatever is in there. That's what they're looking for. So if you put up the food, they go, oh, this is so much easier and better. And that's what they'll eat. So it was very fun, interesting to see them. So anyway, that's why I posted the picture, to show you what they look like when you hear that great big woodpecker sound. So, okay. Next things, let's check the honey. How's our honey doing, honey? Oh, there's a little pallet. All right. Oh my gosh. There's 24 things of honey. We've got to get busy. Where's our John Deere at? Where's our Deer John at? I think he's over here on the side. Okay. John Deere, Dear John. Come on out. We got a little work to do. All right, bring it on around. By the way, I have added a music bed to this playthrough, and just let me know if the music's too loud or if the machine sounds are too loud. I was trying to do a combination so that when I'm talking over it, that neither one of them were too loud. So let me know how it sounds. Okay, I've been told I can use JM. No, JKMN. Let's turn this around so I can see it better. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And I don't know why that's not showing on the screen there. Anyway, I gotta go get my forklift. Ooh, hang on here. Get back in the tractor. Retired geek woman, did you not get enough sleep? Whoa. Right here. That's right there. I have such a hard time with my keys. Okay, let's see. How does this need to be? Yep. What? Oh my goodness. Let's put this down. Okay, that was my bad. I haven't obviously used this very much. Ah. Okay. I'll get used to it. I've been the way I was doing it the whole time was to use my mouse, and I would have to drag it. Here's my hand. Drag it along the mouse pad, and it was such a pain in the butt. So I asked the Discord channel, which there's one down below. The link is down below. How, you know, there's got to be keys, because I've seen those people that were doing it so smoothly. I thought, okay, that's not. Whoops, that is not right. Okay, I gotta look and see what we got going on here. Okay, we're completely off here. Okay, JMN. No. 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 Okay, get that right first. No. Okay, so the K is for leveling that out. J is to lift that. I'll have to. I wrote down J. I wrote it down. JKMN, but I didn't put what they were, which is which. Okay. Maybe we can drive with that. Okay. Okay. There we go. I was like, oh, please let that be the right key. Hello, giant woodpecker. Okay, now. Okay. Man, we may have to get a back weight for this. No, that was my problem. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, your wheels unturn themselves, and I wasn't watching. Like I turned it left or right, and then I take my finger off. Like, ah. We may end up needing honey for cooking products. I don't know that because I don't have any idea what's going on. But right now we're just going to sell all these because they should sell for a pretty amount. And when I'm done with this, I'll tell you kind of what I'd like to achieve here. My goodness. That's more than I've ever had. Okay. Let's see. No. No. put that down level. Put that down low. Act like a professional. And it's sold $78. I thought it'd be a lot more than that. Okay. I've got some, I don't want my lights on. Turn them off. Oh. I do have some goals for this playthrough. Not being an idiot, it was one of them. There we go. First off, one of my goals is to get the bakery and the cannery going so that we're making money from those products. That's one of my goals. Or two of my goals? I'm not sure. And growing our own products that we need for it. Wheat and the fruits and the things like that. I want to grow all that myself. So self-sufficiency there. And then the other long-term goal is I started this game with $1 million. And I would like to first off get back to the million. So I've basically paid that back. And then maybe my next goal will be to make another $1 million. I haven't made up my mind what I want as a end. Like, I'm not going to do the playthrough anymore. I haven't decided yet. Making $1 million seems like an awful lofty goal, but it just depends on how this all goes and how much gas I waste because I'm just sitting here. So, oh my gosh. So anyway, it's just tons of thoughts. You know, where am I going to go with it? How long am I going to play it? I know there's a lot of YouTubers that all they do is they start a game that's currently very fashionable, popular, and then that's it. They quit it and that's it. I don't do that. My playthroughs have an ending, and even on the description of the playlist, it says down. No. It says completed. Okay. We should be able to detach. You should be able to pull out of here. All right. No, we didn't. I had one on my playthrough. My test play, somehow I broke off one of the tines. I didn't know what to do, so I just ignored it for a while. And then I tried to pick it up one day, and the invisible tine showed up. Isn't that weird? Alright, let's go put this away. Whoa, hello. I can tell any of this. I think I'm going to do a little bit of farming organization. Get rid of that. That thing is going to drive me nuts. It's fun if you got kids in the game. I like having kids in the game. I think it's fun. Like The Sims and Stardew Valley and Kinseed. It's fun to have that aspect of the game, but we don't have kids in this game, so why do we have a swing set that we have to drive around? It's kind of annoying, don't you think? Okay. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that swing set. And is that a working weather vane? It does nothing for us, but it's a beautiful decoration that I think Grandma did. So, and Grandpa probably built this, but I mean, he's looking at me, but I hate to be the one to tell him. Whoop. I'm going to get rid of it. I think I can. Oh, and he's seeing me stand right there. Enter demolition mode. Left click to remove. Will it work? Really? Advanced controls. Advanced controls lets you zoom in and out. Oh, that's so funny. It looks like I cannot get rid of that, so I'm going to have to leave that little cone to remind myself. Okay, Grandpa. I would hate to have disappointed him. That would have been a bummer. Okay. Did we fill this gas thing? It's empty. Okay. I'm looking for fill. Okay. Oh, maybe I was in the wrong side. 8,200 to fill it. Okay, let's do that so that we can do our gas right there so we don't have to worry about running out. So we've got 5 liters of diesel, so that's good. And the other thing that I was thinking about doing is a vehicle repair place on our property, and maybe we should get... Let's look at this thing over here. What is this? Wooden... a small shed. What would it look like? I'm really close here to... Okay. So there's no... I don't know what this small shed looks like. Let's go into the building thing. And let's see. Sheds. I don't know if this is what it's talking about. Let's go down to maybe here to see little bitty sheds. No, those are not little bitty. I don't know what that one would actually look like, and I think you have to use your own wood and stuff. Barn. Quonset huts. Oh my gosh. That's a shed? That's actually our... I wouldn't call that building we are using a shed. I don't call that a shed either. When we buy a big truck, I think that's where we're going to keep it. Huh. Whoa, no. I want to go into demolition mode. I'm in demolition mode right now. You sure you want to sell the small shed for $996? Sure. Okay, so now we've got this open space here. I don't know if a workshop would fit. Constructibles, containers, tools. Okay. Okay, this is a vehicle workshop. Allows you to create a spot anywhere on the map where you can customize your machinery without the need for a paid mechanic. So does that mean I can repair it? Or only customize? I would hate to spend... Well, that's a way station. Okay, let me see. There it is. $45,000 to have this shop. Okay, let's turn it around. To have the shop here, if it would fit. I may have to take out a tree. Oh, wouldn't that be so sad? That tree right there. I'm not sure. Anyway, or I could put it somewhere else, but I kind of like it here by one of the entrance exits. Maybe I'm the one that's in the way. It could be possible. Let's get out of this and let's walk our stupid self out of the way. Okay. Now try it. So if we had this, area restricted, overlaps, I'm kind of moving it slow to see what we would get. What's it possibly overlapping besides trees? And I don't even think it's overlapping a tree there. Anyway, I don't know. It says this physical workshop allow you to create a spot anywhere on the map where you can customize your machinery without the need for a paid mechanic. $45,000. I think I need to do a little bit of research before I spend that $45,000. I know I've got $800,000, but I want to be, I want to use it wisely. I don't want to use it in a bad way. I don't want to spend $45,000 only to find out I can use it to paint my machinery or whatever, upgrade it. But if I can't repair it, because that's where the cost is coming in, that is like, holy crud. I mean, many thousands of dollars to repair one thing, and it's small. So when we start getting into large equipment that needs repair, then what? You know? So anyway, that's where I was thinking, but I'm going to research that just a little bit more. Since we got this open spot. And if it's not... Hello, woodpecker. If it doesn't work there, that's fine. What are we doing on time? Oh my gosh, our time is almost up. Yeah, I want to think about that just a little bit more and research it. And there's other places that it can go. All these daggone trees. I have to share a story with you on my test play. I took down that tree that's right there, right where my cursor is pointing. Can you see it? So it was bugging me, right? It's like this tree is always in the way, and I want to take this tree down. So what did I do? I got my chainsaw. I bought a chainsaw, and I cut the tree down. Then I'm staring at it going, now what? How do I get it off my property? Now, I'd already wasted my money, and I had bought one of those big flatbed trucks. And I say waste because I didn't need it at the time. I wasn't doing anything that required me to put any kind of flats on it or bales of anything. I wasn't needing it. It's like, oh, this is cool, and bought it. It's like, because it's a test play, and I don't care that I have over $1 million, or had $1 million to spend. So I was thinking, how am I going to get this thing out of here? And the only thing that I could think of was to saw it up and put it on this flatbed, which would strap things down, which was nice. But cutting the limbs, it was so weird in how it cut the limbs. And you would have these ones here that would stick out of they're huge down. When you have them down on the ground, believe me, they're huge. They're like this one right here. And I couldn't cut it up anymore. I cut those up as much as I could. I could cut the trunk up into smaller pieces, and actually had to cut them even this way because they were too big, and it would let me, so I did. But some of these limbs, the only way to do it was to put them on the flatbed, strap them down, and drag them to the wood place that I found. Well, I should have taken screenshots. It was so comical. I would have limbs hanging over the top of the truck. I would have them hanging over the sides and dragging along the ground, but it didn't recognize they were dragging at all. I would have cars go by and drive right through them. I thought they're going to knock that car off the road. It didn't. And it happened to do it. See, it's only 9:10 p.m. I was running it a little bit faster, and before I knew it, it was dark. And so I had to turn on my headlights and drive these great big limbs through the dark to the place. And I'm not even sure where it was that I took it to. It was ridiculous. I think it was down here. Let me see if there's a place. What's this? Oh, liquid manure, just what I wanted. Katie. Animal dealer. No, it wasn't that. Warehouse. It was like a lumber place. Not the vehicle shop. Seems like it was not too far. No, it seems like I'm pretty sure that you go past your normal places, like there, yeah, and it was right past that. So let's look at these a little bit closer. Carpentry, grain, and it was behind something. Oh, that's driving me nuts. I'll find it. But I know that I drug it, and I had to go across the bridge, right? So it was like, and it was nighttime, so there shouldn't have been anybody on the road, but there was. It was just the most comical thing. And it was that tree. And every time I see that tree, I'm mad now. And I may end up taking it down if I put something there, because it's like, it's just, I don't know. It was it was bothering me, and I don't know why it was bothering me, because looking at it right now, it's not really in the way of anything, because I don't have anything there right now. It was just fun. It was comical, though. It's like, now what? Because if I bought a chainsaw right now, how would I get that tree off the property? I think that there's a tree dragger tool that I guess I could have leased But then I would have even been more mad because that's more wasted money. You know, if you're not, unless you're going to do that, you know, logging on people's properties, then that's a waste of money to have something like that. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do if we need to take any trees down. We're going to have to, you know, do some research on how that works. And look at my bees working away over here. And this is, I think, is this an old silo that can be taken down? I haven't really looked at our property over here. Aren't the flowers beautiful? They're so pretty, just swaying in the slight breeze. It's making me happy right... Tree stump. It's making me happy right now because where I live, it's winter. And we just had a winter storm, and my car is covered in snow, so I can't even drive it. Like, okay, that's the good... What's one of the benefits of being retired? Why is this sitting like this? Okay, and why do we have sunflowers? Is there something about sunflowers about this game that I am unaware of? Let's go over here and see. What is this? Oops. Yeah, there's not one here. Okay, and why is there something on the map? I did not pick something on the map, but it's like giving me mileage. Stop. But it must have been it, I don't know. Okay, let's go to the other entrance. Where our little market stand is, which is kind of cute. Alright, you can, and I know you guys are going, that's not where you go. Now see, this is another useless piece of thing on your property. There's no, you can't touch anything. There's nothing in here of value that I can see. The only thing you can do, and I think I showed you guys, and I'll go double check to make sure I did, is there's things in the game where if you put your mouse on it, like I have my mouse on this saw thing, it would switch up top and say collect. So I'm going to go make sure that I've collected the one I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. This says Hickory Brook Farm. So I want to know if we could change the name of our farms. Fresh produce. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Well, right now it's empty. I don't know about that. So, you know, I mean, that's not a bad name. Hickory Brook Farm, established in 1908. That's kind of cool. I guess it'd be rude to change the name. Isn't this funny, though? Like, okay, I don't have any cows. It's Hickory Brook Farm. So I can't understand what the giant sunflowers have to do with Hickory Brook Farm. Alright, let's go. What's this doing here? I don't remember this being here. I know we've had a few updates lately. Alright, let me go cheat. Let me go do a real quick run. Where are we at on time? Oh my gosh, we're right over an hour. Or at an hour. Went the wrong way, sorry. I'm really excited about my greenhouses. I'm contemplating putting more. There, it's over here. You know, it's just fun making it mine, you know, my farm. Grandpa gave it to me. And I like that he gave it to me. Okay, let's pop in here real quick. And it looks like whatever was there I already took. And I think it was, you know, and you can look at a previous episode. It was, I think it was right there. Let me double check these items here. that were in the corner because that's where it was, and I don't remember what it was. Jeez Louise. Little boat. So I don't think there's more than one thing. I don't think there's more than one item to find. In any given location. But I'm double checking to make sure I'm not wrong about that. I'm looking in the corner for it to say collect. And it generally, on this particular map, it's going to be old, rusted things, and they're going to go in a museum, I guess. And there's lots of them to collect. 25 total, I think. So there was one in here. So if you haven't, if you're just now playing, come back here to this shed that's located on the back part of your property and jump in there. Yeah, look at my wheel tracks where I already did it. That's cool. And grab it. You get 10,000, I think, dollars every time you find one. And then in the previous version, I think, once you've collected the last one, you got a bunch of money. Now, I don't know if it lets you, if the previous version let you start with $1 million, if that was an option or not. If it wasn't, then that would be a way that you could get your money up, because as you can see, I mean, I spent the better part of 200,000 getting my farm set up. And if you only start with 100,000, you're going to be starting pretty slow. And I've only done, the absolute necessities to get going, with the exception of my my grain mill, and the bakery, and the greenhouses, and the cannery. With the exception of those things, everything else has been absolute necessities. You need this, right? So I don't understand how anyone can start with 100,000, but I've not watched a whole lot of things where people, just started with it and stayed with it. So anyway, I don't know. I know I've got a lot of people watching my videos. I don't know if they are current players of Farm Simulator 25, or if they're new to the genre. I don't know. But I don't know what they know and what they don't know, and I don't know what I don't know. That's something my husband has taught me. You start off, you don't know what you don't know. Right? Think about that. You don't know what you don't know. So I don't know what I need to get this farm up and running. So I don't know what I don't know. Then you know what you didn't know, and then you know what you know. And that takes you up to this level, and then you're an efficient rolling farm in this particular instance. So I'm giving an example. So I still don't know what I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm loving figuring it out. I never knew that I would like this kind of game. Said it before, I spent a lot of years watching Farm Simulator, trying to decide if I wanted to buy it or not. And, the reason that I was looking for a farm simulation game initially, this didn't fit what I was looking for. So no, that's not the one. And I actually watched who is now my mentor for about 8 hours. And I thought, okay, that's not what I'm looking for. So then I kept watching, and then I started making some friends who were playing simulation games, and they were all excited for number 25 coming out. So I bought it just a few days after it was released, I think. And just started doing a test play to see if I liked it. I thought, well, I really like this. And this new channel was created because I am playing a lot of simulation games. My role-playing game fan base didn't like it. I got almost no views on any of the games that I was playing. And I was, playing them on Fridays. You probably saw the if you watched a Motel Manager, you see the beginning of it. It says Fun Frolic Friday. What I was doing is taking all these games that I really wanted to play but didn't have time, put them on a wheel, and whatever came up is what we'd play on Fridays. And I may bring that over to this channel. I don't know. Anyway, almost all of the ones on the wheel were simulation games because I'd started playing them. I was like, oh, I like them. This is really fun. So that's how this channel was created. And it was created mostly for, I'm pointing right in the wrong direction. Whatever direction that you are seeing that tire tractor, Farm Simulator 25 is the reason this channel got started. And we'll just go from there. Like I said, I'll have a semi-plan in my mind of how long this is going to go, and then we'll play other games. But this will be a completed playthrough, what I consider a completed playthrough. I know this game can go on forever and ever, but I want to get to a certain point, and then I'll say, okay, that's enough, I'm done. And keep playing my other games. Right now I've got 2 games on the channel, and that's probably all I'll have for a while. My other channel has got 3 games. That's 5 games in a week. That's a lot of time. That's about at least 25 hours of my time. And I do have other things going on. I have other hobbies. I have a huge family. And an ailing mom who's very old and lives by herself. And I got to go see her sometimes. So there's lots of things that I need to do. And 25 hours is a lot of time. But this is a labor of love. This is a passion. Once I found the YouTube content creator that kind of erased a whole bunch of things I planned to do in my retirement. Seriously. I could show you the list and say, okay, I haven't done any of these things. So anyway, I do appreciate you listening to me ramble on, and I do appreciate you watching if you're watching to the end here. If you haven't done so, please subscribe and like my videos and make comments. Those things all contribute to the mysterious algorithm for YouTube, and what it does is it shows my videos to more people, so they have an opportunity to click and watch. So thank you all that have done that already. And if you haven't, it doesn't hurt you to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so that you'll know when I have more videos coming up. Usually 1 a week of each game that I'm playing. And I'm getting close to being back on schedule. I had a long illness for a few months that took me out of the game, and I'm trying to get back on schedule so that I can officially announce that I'm back on schedule, and here's my new schedule on each channel. So I'm getting close to that. If you would like to talk to us about any of the games I play on either channel, there is a combined Discord server that I have. The link is down in the description, and you can join us and talk about any of the games that we play, or that I am playing, and the ones that I may pause or whatever. And also, if you have your own YouTube channel, there's a place for you to put a link to your YouTube channel. And I encourage you to do so that I could see what other people are doing. So you never know, I might steal somebody's ideas. And I've kind of borrowed a few over the years. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to talk about that. There's been a few. So I want to once again thank you for being here. But as always, the most important thing is I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.